Stream is live. Nice. I'm going to boost my microphone volume. Oh, I have my audio. No. No, please. I don't need my audio to double back on me. What do I need to boost audio, so I go to properties? No. This? Oh, that. Okay, that makes sense. No, I need to boost it. 5 decibels. Okay, that seems to work fine. Back to development. Day 2. Oh. Yeah, we'll just do... I need music to listen to. Why did I not set up any of this before stream? Who knows? Who knows? And none of that goes through. Okay, cool. Day 2 of development. I have made significant progress last stream. I haven't done anything off stream. But we have this. Dodge around, roll around, and schmooze. Right. Hmm. It's not taking damage. Why is that? That's why. We need to do this. Uh, that hitbox looks a little bit more accurate. Um, hmm. So clearly, doesn't seem to work that well. That hitbox looks decent. Right. So it's not actually colliding with it because it's a box. So is it only actually Hmm. Okay, well, how about this? We change health from on trigger enter to on trigger stay. Then we just make a private pool can take through. And then we just do this. And can take equal false. I guess we can just make an I enumerator. I enumerator. And it'll be damage routine yield turn and wait for seconds 1. Probably just do 0.25. Yeah, and then we just do and this should just simulate iframes. Um okay. And that did something. I forgot what I did. Right. So now it should take damage every time you swing now. Hmm. This is not a trigger. Why does it only work when it's... That's so weird. It only takes damage while I'm moving. What? Uh-huh. That makes no sense. Did I just do raycast? I don't want to do raycasts. Hmm. What if I give you a rigid body 2D as well? And this might do something. Now it works. Okay. So, okay, man. Okay. Uh, okay, so it deals damage consistently now. Whoops. It deals damage consistently now, which is fun. But I kinda don't... I don't need to rotate omnidirectional anymore, because that's... Because, like, this animation only goes left and right, so... Do I need this, like, at all? Where is it? Where is this being used? Up here. Gotta just set that. No, okay, it flips the sprite. What if I just parent it to the sprite? And now Epic. Nice. Cool. Okay, so we don't even need this. I don't even think we need pivot anymore. Where else is this being used? Yeah, there. Okay. I will just comment this out for now, in case I ever need it in the future. Yeah. I also need to make iframe stuff for the player. We got serialized field, private, float, underscore, immunity, time, 1. Then we go find take damage. Yeah, here. We'll just turn this to an I enumerator. So it takes damage. Yield. Turn new wait 4 seconds. Immunity time. And we need to go back up here. Make another bool, which will just be it can take, right? Can take, go back down. I need to set it to true. Then we go down. Can take is equal to true, yeah. Then we just go here. Set it to false. Delete the line accidentally duplicated. Make you have and can take is equal to true. Yeah, then we just need to start coroutine. Epic. Now it should work. Now it should give you a no wait, no it doesn't. Whoops. Turn you to stay. Right. So the player should take damage. I'm sorry, what? Where is... Why is it over there? What? I don't think I need pivot anymore, actually. What? Oh, now it works. What? We broke it in the first... Okay, whatever. Now I need to view health. So if I... I mean, you have to move for it to update for some reason. Is it because... Do I not have a... No, it does have... Static? Does the player have one? The player does have one. So why? So like, why though? Oops, wait. So the player only takes damage if they're moving in it? Why is this offset weirdly now? How is it getting broken in a different way every time I play it? I don't understand. Hmm. Interesting. Research time, yay. Uh, let's see. Huh? What? So yeah, it's static. But what? Why is it broken? Huh. Uh, should this be like on continuous? Never sleep? Turbulate? I don't think I need that. We'll see if this works. It does work. Cool. I'm glad clicking random buttons fixes things. So smart. Nice. Okay, so that works. And you know, this only barely works. What if I add a new object, call it collider? Yeah, and then can I please just, no, I can't. So I have to go manually hit copy component, paste it, grab the other component, copy it, paste it. Oh. Then we get rid of both of you. I need to... Yeah, I need to change this from get component to get component in children. Rigid body 2D. Bam. Bam. Now, the collider shouldn't get messed up when the player turns a direction. Isn't that funky? Oh. That's that's really not what you want. That's why. Because it's moving the collider. So what if I give this the physics and change this back to just get component? My god. Now it should work. Oh wow, it actually works. Collider stays where the player is consistently. I don't need that sprite anymore. Yay, it works. Now I need to give you... I guess we'll keep you on default. You're at 10, so you're overlaid over everything. And that's player... That's like the player pretty much done. I guess other than sound effects and other random junk that I can deal with later. But like... I can like attack things, and it'll die. I can dodge things. And then I can die myself. Wow. Game of the year. Let us go. Hell yeah. Now I need to go find... What is this? Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, I need this. Extract. Extract. I don't need weapons. I need environment. Yeah, we plop these right here. Plop those right there. And now we have art. Hell yeah, hell yeah. 16, multiple. Wait, need to turn you to point, you to no. Do this, slice. I think it's 16 pixels. Yes, I think that looks right. Yeah, that's correct. Some of the sprites are a little weird, but I don't think I need all of these. I now need you. I need a palette. Create a palette. New palette. Yeah, palette. Palette. Slap. New folder. Tiles. Select the folder. Now we have tiles that I can... No, I can't. I need to make... make a tile map. Now I can fill out this entire place with tiles. I can't be bothered to make like a rule set. This would go on a completely different sorting layer. Background. Now we run it. See how it looks. It looks fantastic. Yeah, that looks real good. There's no walls, which is a problem. But yeah, that looks sick. AF. Man, I'm glad some people just put things on the internet for free. Okay, now we need you to be zoomed. We'll go with 10 for now. That will be roughly the player's view. Yeah. That seems big enough. Like a big enough arena. Yeah, this gives plenty of space to dodge. Okay, cool. Now we can start building up a little arena. I need to put empty object. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Collider. Because now we need to put some walls on this thing so the player can't just leave. Because, believe it or not, don't want the player to just leave. What am I doing? I don't need to create a component. I need to do box collider. Yes. No, I wanted to L wall. 12, no, 16, 20. Sure, we'll go 25 then. Now we make our wall, and then just do this, but positive. Right. Now we make the wall. Do this, go up. It needs to go extendo. 45. The wall. Turn you to negative. And now we have colliders. Now I look for this. But I'll find a wall texture. Hmm. Yeah, so it goes this, then we do this. Yeah, that looks much better. I'm going offline like quite a bit, but that's fine. I mean, that is a thing I could do. Where? Is there not? Is there just like a ceiling texture? It honestly doesn't even seem like it. Or is it this? I mean, is that actually what that is? Not really. Hmm. Where else would I go? I mean, yes. So we do that. I need to move around the colliders because I forgot how to do something. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I need to move these down. So just, yeah, erase those. Ah, yeah, we do this. We do this. To make this. Bop, bop. What am I listening to? What is this music? Turn that down so I can think. Okay, whatever. I mean, that kind of works. I need something to put on the other side. But I can't actually find a single sidewall texture. Unless that's what this is meant to be. That is not that is not what that's meant to be. uh Nope, that's not it either. There is not a wall texture? That seems weird. Nope, that's not it either. Is it just that? Not really. It's I mean, that is a thing. Uh why is there not a single wall texture? What is this? I don't even really need a wall texture. I just need like a blank space that I can fill it in with. Like what? Yeah, I don't feel like that's it. It was meant to do that, but like, okay, time to do investigation by just going to the thing I found it from. It does have some. Wait, what is that? Where is that? That's the real question. Is it in props? No, that's just props. Huh. Riveting content. Unless I meant to just rotate this. Is that what they did? That's... I think that's honestly what they did. I don't even think there's a way to rotate it. Unless I just have to manually go in here. Yeah, unless I just have to go here, do this, rotate it, negative 90 degrees. Surely not, though. I'm actually so stupid. That is incredible. It's been right here the entire time. It's like, it's actually, it was this, that's crazy. That's, that's great. That's genuinely crazy. It was right there the whole time. I've spent 15 minutes looking for that tile, and it's just been right there the entire time. Wow. Wait, what tile do I put here? Hmm. Oh, great. I have to find another tile. No. Don't do this to me again. Whatever. I'll just leave that janky for a bit. That's incredible that I just couldn't see that for that long. Wow. Yes? Yes, we do that. Hmm. Do I even need any of this? I don't think I do. Because I suppose... do I need to find a new tile? I don't think I can bother to try to find the tile it wants me to find. So I'm going to just create a new 2D square. BG. color it this. Put it under background, put it -1, so it's below everything else. Then do 100 by 100. We'll go 50 by 50, so it actually doesn't look as stupid. Is that a different color? That is. Why does that literally have a different color? What? Okay, whatever. Now we get to fill in the floor. I don't know why I keep saying we. It is just me filling in the floor. Oh. Yes, so we do this. Do this, do this. Bam. 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 Pop. Don't make mistakes. I keep making mistakes. And if we do that, then we fill this whole area in. Now we fix the colliders, because they're all... Actually, the left and right ones are done. They're fine. This... Put that down there? Yeah. Now that... Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's what I wanted to happen. Yeah, that's exactly what was meant to happen. Okay. Freeze the rotation, because that... we already have a roll button. We don't need to do that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that feels fine. Feels fine. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. That's fun. Bruh. How am I even stuck? What am I stuck on? Is it because I have the collider set weirdly? What if we just didn't? Oh wait, no, I need to do that. No, wait, why? Wait, why did it break? What happened? Oh, that's what happened. It's getting stuck in trying to move to the dash position, but it can't reach there because there's a wall, so it's just entirely breaking. Which means we need... Is there like a rigid body dot unity? Uh, kind of. Not really though. That's unfortunate. So what I need to do is just have it... I mean, where is it being set to? Yeah, where's dash position being set at? Here. Dash point dot position is equal to transform dot position plus new vector 3 input x input y times 5. Yeah, so that's just setting that to that. Okay. So I need it to know if it's outside of... What? Okay, I might could just do a janky, but might work. Vector 2, X, restraint. I don't think I spelled that right, but that's fine. Y, restraint. And then we just do dash point. Oh, no, wait. How about we just do vector 3 dash pos is equal to this. Dash point deposition is equal to dash pos. Separate them. Dash pos dot x is equal to math dot clamp dash pos dot x x restraint dot x restraints dot y. Do this again for this. Change this to this. Change you to y restraints. And that possibly will fix the endless dashing issue. Where is dash point? Dash point's here. So 7, -7, -17, 17. Okay, so it would be -17, 17, -7, 7. And this might, heavily might, it's kind of janky, but it works. Never mind, it broke. Where is dash pause? Or dash point? Oh, it's here. Oh, I'm behind the map now. Right. So it's at 0, 0, so sprite needs to go a little bit higher. That way it more accurately reflects its position in the world. This should now stop it from breaking whenever I dash. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be working. It hasn't broken. There's a little bit of weird layering going on. But that is a future me problem. And I am not future me. Okay. I don't need those. I suppose I could add a nice door right here. Not that the door will like do anything, but it'll signify where the player starts. Whoops, that's not what I want. It'll signify where the player will start the level at. Because I can turn you off, dash point can go up here. Name this camera. Circle will just be called boss health pool. Yeah, put you there. Probably make you a little bit beefier. And that's kind of where the boss will be. Player does like 10 damage, so would be a good amount of hit. How many times do I want the player to actually hit him? Give him 200 health, because that's like 20 hits. I guess if I want to make it phases, I don't know. Still seeing what we want to do. And that works. I need to now do this, do here, have it, instead of just destroying it, we want scene manager dot load scene 0. Which I need to make scene 0. And for now, we'll just make it like menu. Whoa, what the okay. I don't know what that was. Bam. Right. Now, whenever you kill it, it'll send you to the main menu. Which will just be, for now, the ending scene. That did not send it to the main menu. Wait, why didn't I do that? What? Why did that not work? Did the player die? No? Oh, I duplicated the scene. I did duplicate. Riveting levels of intelligence displayed by me. Wow, okay. I guess for now I'll just... Sure, import TMP Essentials. Main menu. Just in case the player forgets. Send you over here. Why are you out of scale? There we go. Cool. Right. How long have I've been streaming for like an hour? Well, I suppose when we have all the mechanics done, we can design a boss. That was the wrong thing. Paint. Yeah, there we go. Perfect tool for, tooling. Nope. Okay, whatever. Circle. That's the center. That's the boss. player starts up here. So so I had to think of attacks to do. Is there a way to do layers on this thing? There is layers. Oh my god, there's layers. That's crazy. First attack could be like a movement restraint where you have like vines or some kind of thing sprout out from the floor. Yes. Because these would be like vines that sprout from the bottom and top. Train the player to the safe zones, which would be like here, 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 under. Or alternatively, we could have just a big old danger box of vines that comes from the top, well, English, from the bottom and top, which confines the player's safe space to this area. So the player would just have to get close into it, which could be followed up by... Because what do I... How would the boss work? Because it would just be like... Okay, so let's say after this attack, thing goes back to normal. Then we have... what would we have after that? Then it could also be attack that just sprouts stuff in like an octagonal pattern from him. So it just creates entire lines of areas where you'll then have safe spaces in all these areas. After, and then we could rotate it. So after the lines are sprouted, they could start rotating. Ooh, that could also just be like a good phase transition from first to second phase. Could be once you deal enough damage, sprouts this, and it starts rotating. No, because it would be hard to attack. Okay. I like this attack. Just confines the player to a space where they can hit at the enemy. Teaches them mechanics. This be like a good attack afterwards. That could possibly overlap now. This attack still has potential, but I feel like I should just do something else with it. So yeah, we have this attack, confines the player to that, confines the player. We'll put another attack, which rather than originating from the boss, because I want to have some kind of projectile attack in it, not just big boxes of danger that hit you. I could have it shoot some kind of projectile in a secondary direction area, then have it shoot second pattern, which would, yeah, I could have that repeat like 3 or 4 times. Screen would end up just looking like bam, 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 bam. Nope, that's just wrong. No, I don't actually like this very much. Let's try a different pattern. Okay, we already have 2 area confinement attacks. This, the rotatey, this thing. I could just have it shoot projectiles in like a... I could have it just like rotate and then shoot projectiles off in like a kind of spirally pattern as it spins around. Because it would just like... because it would like... Yeah, because if I did that attack, say this was our guy, it would just rotate and shoot projectiles like, say, this way, and it'll like keep going as it rotates, go up, straight. That could work. That could be our 3 attacks for phase 1. I mean, this is kind of a lot to just pack into like a single small phase. So this feels more like a second phase kind of thing. So I could do this and this attack for phase 1. Then after that, after you reach phase 2, I had the idea of lava moats or something similar to that coming up, which would just be danger. Well, that's just unfortunate. No, I need you to... Where's the brush? I do not know how to use paint. This is crazy. Now it'll work. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, now we have lava moats on either side, which then we could do this attack, which would confine the player to only one of these 3 safe spots. Have another... We could try to do something with this after that. I could, because this will separate it into 3 different lands. Because then you only have 3 different places you can stand on. I could do an attack in which it'll like cause one of these areas to just become super dangerous, and then just go in order. That's terrible 3. That's not really that much of a better 3, but you get the point. Whoa. Whatever, it's 1. No, I needed 2. That's better too. So it'll be like swoop, swoop, swoop. Come down on a 1, 2, 3. So the player has to come over here and then dash across over here. Or I could just have it not do a 3. No, I like the 2. And then, yeah, I like that attack. So we'll do one more before we actually start designing the boss. Because I want the boss to be stationary the whole time. Well, one last attack, probably based off projectiles. So if we just... What would I do? Projectile-wise? Hmm. Okay. Have an idea. Wall of projectile. Yeah, wall of projectiles that'll just move across the screen. Player has to dash across them. Repeat like 2 to 3 times. Then we just wall of projectile the other side 2 to 3 times. Yes. Okay, that's getting a little cluttered, but these would be the lava motes that magically change colors because I used too much red. Now everything looks clunky. Yeah, so it just wall of projectiles comes from the right, shoots 2 of them or 2 or 3 of them. The player has to dodge over them. Then watch out for the left side. I mean, none of these attacks originate from the actual boss, though. That is the problem. I don't actually know if it's a problem, but it makes it to where the player can just stay on the boss for a long period of time, which isn't exactly what I want. Okay, we'll just say this attack. We're not going to do that attack because I don't like it. And replace it with a different projectile that originates from the boss, which we could... Yeah, we just do pink. Then we will... Okay, so yeah, that could be a fun thing to do. But an omnidirectional pulse attack. Then we do this like 3 times. So yeah, so it'll pulse around them, makes it being farther away is better to dodge the attack, which will then work in tandem with all these other attacks. That'll then come from the far right or left, which can, I guess, make depth, I suppose. Let me change the music. I forgot I don't have my actual account right now, so it's just so all my music's just not anything that I want. That's fine. Okay, so we have wait, where is it? Yeah, okay, so we have 5 attacks that we're gonna make. I don't know about today or this stream, but possibly. This one, which will sprout. I mean, that's 7. I drew 7, but it'll sprout like 6, 7, or it'll sprout 8. So it'll sprout 8 of something that launch off and hit the edges of the screens, and 1 in each of the 8 directions. And then it'll just start rotating, and then maybe while it's rotating, we can possibly do this attack, or just have this attack happen differently from it. I do want it to be possible for them to overlap, which this attack is the thing in the center, the boss, will start spinning, then shoot projectiles north and south, and its local rotation up and down, depending on where it's looking, and then it'll just rotate and kind of halfway fill the screen with, we'll say, slow moving projectiles. Because if it's too fast, then it's not really that interesting. So yeah, we'll say slow moving projectiles. This will just have, yeah. And we'll give them a chance to overlap. Once you do enough damage, you'll reach second phase. Get this attack where lava motes will come out. The lava motes are just an entire part of second phase. I don't know why I drew them on a separate layer every single time, but, you know, here we are. This, I don't know if you can see my, can you see my, yeah, you can see my mouse. You'll have this area that, you see 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. It'll just pour like lava or some dangerous thing down the 3 different lands, and it'll like a 1, a 2, a 3. One will disappear before the other one, and the player just has to either dash across the lava and then back across to dodge the third one. Interesting. Then we got a second attack, which is 2, 3, I don't know how many. A few walls of projectiles, or just danger, I guess, will move somewhat quickly across from right to left. It'll do that a few times, and then go a wall of projectiles will spawn on the left side, and go to the right side a couple times. And the player just has to dash between them to dodge them. Or something like that. Then, their final attack, it'll shoot 3 projectiles in all, it'll shoot 8 projectiles in all of the 8 directions. Do that 3 times while shifting it 45 degrees every time. So it can actually, so it doesn't produce safe spaces and you have to weave in between them. Like, like this. It'll try to do a bit of omnidirectional, so you just have to, what is omnidirect? I keep saying omnidirectional. Yeah, it just goes in all directions. That's not really correct for my terminology, but you get the point. And it'll just be this kind of attack pattern. And those are our 5 attacks for our 2 phases. Yes. Okay. I don't know if I explained that well in the slightest. I'll find out when I review the footage later. Right. Right, right, right. So... I suppose we just get to make the boss now. For that, I'm going to go take a slight break. Because I need something to... I need to do something. I'll be back in like I am back. Whoa. I forgot to unmute my mic. That's good, that's good. Had one viewer. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, I need to make boss. I just need to make a boss, I guess. So we'll just call him boss 01. And then... Oh, where is it? Here. We'll just drag it up. And start coding. But I need to remember what I need to code. So I'm going to bring MS Paint up for a minute. We don't need to worry about third or second phase yet. We'll just look at this one. This one will probably be the easiest to code. So I don't actually know what the boss is or what it's themed around. I probably should have thought of that before I did all the attack pattern stuff, but it's fine. Sure. I'll go with the first thing came to my mind, which is to make it a shadow egg. A shadow egg. I don't think I pronounced that right the first time. But we'll make it a shadow egg. So for this attack pattern, I want it to... Okay, well first we'll just add a... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to add a 2D object, child, call it pivot, which is where all the rotating attacks will happen, because, you know. Then we will do... No. We will call it attack 1, 0, 1, attack 1 visual, which is turn it to 1.5, 0.4. Yeah, sure. We do this, change it to -1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. All of the tiles are on the background layer. So. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm fine. I don't know what my brain was thinking, but it was. It was not cooking. That's for sure. Do this. Then we just do. Spawn point A, spawn point B, spawn point A goes over here, spawn point other one goes here, and now pivot does this, does that. I need to turn you to local. Get the local where you belong. Whoa. No. So that should be pointing that way. This one goes -90. Yeah. That does that. That happens. That's done. Now we need a reference. Public transform spawn point A. Oops. A. Spawn point B. I don't need spawn pointer. Yeah, now we need a public game object projectile A. Then we will do a private void attack spawn attack A or 1. Bam. Bam. Why does my music keep playing random songs I've never heard? Can I? Okay, sure. We'll do this, and you're not gonna start playing songs that I've never listened to, right? Right. Okay, so yeah, I need to instantiate for projectile A at spawn point B. Spawn point B dot position spawn point spawn point A dot rotation. You need to be A. This. Then we do anything else I need to do? No. So it'll instantiate both of those in that direction. So it just spawns two projectiles. I enumerate. Now we're just going to create the routine. Private enumerator. Attack one routine. Then we do yield, return, new, wait for a second, and 1, and then we do spawn, attack 1. Then we will turn hmm. What do I want to do for this? I guess make it do a full 360. How would I do? Okay. Update. I have an idea how to do this, but just update. Transform dot rotate vector 3 dot up, or would it be forward? To rotate, it would be vector 3 dot forward, I believe. Times public float rotate speed A. Yeah, times rotate speed A times time dot delta time. Bop. That has been done. So now it moves. Bool. Now we'll just do public int attack index. We'll just say 0 is not attacking. Attack index. So if attack index, it will assign the attack we're making right now to 1. So if it is currently in attack index 1, do this, which will just start rotating. We'll set the attack index to 1 here. Then we check if transform dot local, I guess that Euler angles dot z. Would it be y? Let's say z. Transform dot local Euler angles. That z is greater. Wait, where is it? So one is starting at 90, the other is starting at negative 90. Actually, it doesn't matter because we're not moving the spawn points. We're just moving the pivot. So we need actually a reference to pivot A, because we will be moving pivot A dot rotate to do this. If the Euler angle is greater than 0, spawn attack 1. We will add another one that is just, wait, I need this. Another int, which is public int times attacked and times attacked is equal to 0. Then we'll do this. Then we do an else if, right. Then we do an else if it's greater than 45. Spawn attack. And times attack is equal to 1. And then we do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll set times attack to 0. And set attack index back to 0. So it'll hopefully cycle through all of these. Spawn an attack when it reaches the correct rotation, which if I do this correctly, which I have 0 faith this is going to work out, but if everything works out correctly, it'll shoot 8 times in all 8 directions. Right? That'll work. I need to set all of this. Spawn point A, spawn point B, pivot A, projectile. I need to make the projectile. Rotate speed 5 times attack index. Oh, I don't actually need to have that as public. Now we create triangle. Make triangle small. 0.5. No, we'll make it 0.8. Now we'll make it red. Give it a projectile script. Give it a rigid body 2D. Freeze rotation. Turn off gravity. Turn off gravity scale. Continuous. Give it a circle. Collider. Make it a little bit itty bittier. Do this. 0.3. Turn you to a trigger. Projectile. Then we go. Turn you there. Do this. Then we just need a serialized field. Float. Movement speed is equal 5. Then we, I can't bother to do rigid body movement right now, so we're gonna just void fixed update, transform dot translate vector 2 dot up times movement speed times time dot delta time. Then we, oh yeah, then we also do a start, invoke, die, 5 seconds. Actually, we'll just do 30 seconds. Then we just do avoid, die, game, no, destroy, game object. And now projectile's done. Epic. And now it has movement speed, so we just whomp. Then we do pop. Now we get to test whether this works. It absolutely. Oh, right. Obviously it doesn't work. I never called any of the functions I just made. So yeah, that was smart of me. So now we just do. We'll just shove it in start, I suppose. This doesn't need to be an attack routine. We just need. I don't even need that. I just need. Yeah, set attack index to 1 at the start. And now it should rotate and shoot projectiles. It's not doing any of that. But wow. Right, it would never actually end up doing that because of physics. Ah, that's fine. I mean, it's still not working, but yeah, it's just not working, actually. There's no but to that. Debug.log. Yeah, debug.log. I don't need another dot. Nope, stop. Stop. Let me. Thank you. 1. 2. And now we just put 1 in all of these. I'm not actually going to do all of these. I'm just going to put them first 3 to see if any of them are firing, because chances are the first 3 aren't, then the other 5 wouldn't either. Yeah, they're not. Weird. Weird. I can't really say I didn't expect this, but still sad. Wait, what am I checking? That might explain it! Wow, who would have guessed that I'm checking our actual transform, the one that does not change, instead of the pivot that is actually being pivoted. Ah, why is I dumb? Okay, maybe it'll work now. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. All right, yeah, that's working. It's working quite well, I would say. Yeah, so we just do this. Move you. We now need a attack it. Yeah, we never updated the attack index. Aren't I a real smart one? Now we do attack index. Actually, I'm going to just do spawn attack. Shove that there. So that should be better. Also, I'm pretty sure it was shooting in the completely wrong direction. So I'm gonna just see if this works. I think you forgot to pivot, my guy. Did I update attack? And oh my god. Times attack. No, times. No, please. Okay. Now it might work if I actually do the code correctly. Let's see. Okay, that moves way too slow. 25. Oh, wow. It's working. It's working. Wait, it's just working. I mean, not really correctly, but it's working. Bring you to 180. I would like to add a little, because it does look a little dumb right now, but that can all be changed with one trail renderer. Give it a. It doesn't actually have a text. Why doesn't it have a texture? Give it a. Have a texture. Thank you. 0.2. Good enough. Color. Sure, that. I don't even know why I have that. It looks kind of nice though. Instead of having a life of 5, give it a life of 1. Yeah, sure. Do I want it to... Yeah. Okay, let's see how well this looks. Why is... What is that? Is that just a trail renderer? Hopefully that's just a trail renderer. Okay, now we get to see if this works. Because it should. Okay, I was gonna say, how far behind is my stream? Okay. Oh! That looks weird. Why does it look like that? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, but look at that. That looks so nice. Bruh. That like Ash. Bruh. 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 That looks so good. What? Like, what? That looks so good. I mean, not really, but in terms of developer art, it looks good. Like, what? That's cool. What? I need now increase movement speed to like 100 or something. I also need to make the projectiles actually deal damage. I mean, that moved way farther than it should have, I'm pretty sure. This is jank heaven. Actually, no, I think it's working. I think I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm just dumb. But it's working. That's crazy. It just works. I was not expecting that to work in the slightest, and it just works completely. Like, like... That actually dealt damage, too. Okay. It's getting stuck weirdly because of something stupid I did, which I just need to do one last else if pivot a dot local Euler angles dot z is greater than 350, 358, and times tact is equal to 8, which we'll just do one last one. Reset times attack, and attack index to 0, and set pivot a dot local Euler angles dot z to 0. I can't do that, can I? Is equal to new vector 3 0 0 0. YouTube's playing music I've never heard again. It's lucky the music is good. I played it and then looked away from my screen. I don't know why I did that. The entire point of playing it was to look. Okay, so I can die. Good to know. But now it should make a complete 360 rotation. Which it did. So yeah, that's an attack done. Yeah, that's an attack done. I mean, it's janky, I think. Kind of janky. Then we just do another private void. So you have spawn attack 1. We just want to have another one that is just called attack 1, which will contain all the janky code that we just wrote. Slap it here. Have it be called attack 1. Actually, better yet, have if attack index is equal to this. And this doesn't really change anything because it's doing the exact same thing, but I think it looks a little bit neater. Yes, 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 yes. Attack index can go to 0. This, because I'll probably just end up using times attack later. So yeah, these are that. And then we would just, for now, make a header called attack. Have to make it actually, whatever, there. Attack 1. Code looks a little bit cleaner. And that is an entire attack for 1 out of 5 attacks done for 1 out of 3 bosses. And it's taken, how long have I been streaming? About 2 hours. I mean, that didn't take that long, but, you know, it's probably going to take a lot longer than I think it is. But yeah, we can just bam, 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 and bop, 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 dodge, bop, 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 dodge, bop, 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 and I win. Cool. Let's go. I could decorate the place a little bit. Oh, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. we're going to make a new tile map, which will just be, this will just be base. Whoops, base, because I want to add some more decoration. So that'll be the base. We need another one that is just another tile map, another rectangular one. These will just be decor. And one more. I guess for spikes. For now, I guess. Which again, decor will be stuff like the grass. Which again can just be used to make the place look a little bit nicer. We're not gonna, whoops. I did that on base, kidding, bro. We know, so yeah, we have base, decor, spikes is what I want to do now, which is place these spikes here, which won't actually be used for anything yet, but once they enter third phase, will pop up. I don't think the player can dash that far. Actually, that's way better. Just to use this. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four. Pop. I mean, I'm going off of my base that I drew a little bit by making 4 instead of 2, but I think it's fine. I don't think it really matters all that much in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, because then these are just like easily dodgeable. Yeah, okay, and then when we enter second phase, we would disable spike A, turn on spike B, which spike B will just be is there like a, I don't think there is. I was hoping there would be like a extended. We want spikes B. Want to delete this, turn off that. So yeah, we just whap, womp, 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 womp. So it was 4, so we just shrink, and that will pop up all of these spikes. Hopefully they don't look too janky at the moment. Oh, they do look a little bit janky. Okay, we're gonna just disable spikes, because the rest of these are weird. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to place them in manually. Yay. I guess I could also just do like, and that gets the same point across. Okay, fine, I'll do that. That seems way easier. We rename this back to spikes B, rename this back to spikes A, disable spikes A, go to spikes B. Yeah. So, then in spikes B, I want to, actually, I can just turn a tile map collider on, make him a trigger, composite collider, use composite, make you a trigger, turn gravity off, make you a static, do danger. So hopefully this will kill the player if they stand in it. It's not. It's not. Ah, okay. It's being weird is what it's doing. What I have to do for all the other ones? Obstacle. Yeah, just have it on static. Um, why is that weird? Okay, well, since it wants to be weird, no, wacky, because it's wacky, I will turn all that off, turn lighter on, do one more, that's spike A, do a box collider, yeah, then we do 17? No, 15. 14. Yeah, 14. Why is this just... Oh, whatever. Do a danger. Do rigid body with... Not rigid. There we go. Do a static. Negative. Whoop. Oh yeah, that's... I need to put it over here anyway. Negative 13. Spikes. B. Negative 6. Spikes C. 6. Spikes D. 13. 13. All these need to be set to trigger. Danger. Yes. Now it should work. I don't think it will, but should. Okay. Did I take damage from that? I did not. I successfully dodged an attack. Good job, me. Okay, it works now. Okay, so tile map colliders are just weird for some reason. Who knows? Okay, so that works. So yeah, we don't actually need that right now though. What we do want to do is add some decor which we put over, and we put spikes over that. These over that. So yeah, that should just work out now. Yeah, add some nice blood. That's fun. Make some sewer grates. I don't know why there would be sewer grates, but adds a nice bit of look to it, I suppose. Am I overdoing it with blood? Possibly. But who cares? Because blood is cool. I kind of just forgot I was streaming for a minute. That's crazy. Is that carpet or a banner? I don't know. Uh, yep, yep. Yes.
You seem like a
This looks like a stupid amount of blood. But it looks decent, I guess? Wait, all of these are still on default. These need to be on background. Now this whole arena looks a lot nicer. Yeah, looks a lot nicer. Let me make the player's collider a little bit smaller. Where is their collider? It is way down here. 0.35. Try to put it a little bit more centered. Right. Copy. Paste. Yeah. That should just make dodging a little bit easier. Epic, epic, epic. Alright, so we've pretty much fixed all of the issues the player had. We have made the boss's first attack. We have made an entire arena for the boss and decorated it with some stuff. We've made a lot of progress this stream. Streaming for 2 hours. I'll keep going for a little bit longer. After all, try to make the whole first phase, which for now, turn off attack 1, turn on empty object, nope, empty object, close attack 2, plop you a sprite, square, 0.3, wave, 0.3, 18. Yes. Then we rotate you 45 degrees, rotate you another 45 degrees, rotate you again, after 35 degrees. Yeah, because we're trying to make, not that attack, that's the attack we just made. I know, crazy. This is the attack we're trying to make. Yeah. So we'll call it bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, and bar 4. Which again, pivot should also work with these. Because when it selects an attack, it should select, like, attack 1, start the attack, select attack 2, start the attack. Once it deals enough damage, it should select phase 2, pop up the spikes, and start doing a completely different moveset. Why am I so behind? Let's see, why does my stream keep getting so behind every time on my monitor? Hmm. Okay. Pivot is also its own thing. Whoop. Yeah, then we're just gonna turn this to a serialized field, turn you to private. Do this with all of these, because none of them need to be public. Right, so now that's fixed. Attack 2. We just need header attack 2. Yeah, rotate speed B, that is something we need. I think that's all we need to do. No, we need serialize field, game object, attack B. Okay, so attack 2, we need to go down here, void, attack 2, attack B dot set active, true, what else would I need to do? Attack B dot set active true. Wait, if this is the one that needs to constantly go off, then we just need to do... Right, this is a different thing. Set that there. We don't need it right now. We need pivot dot local angles are equals to vector 3 dot lert pivot dot local angles new vector 3 0 0 360 rotate speed B times time dot delta time. That should be all we really need. I'm gonna just vector 3 rotate angle is equal to new vector 3 360. Then we just put you as rotate angle. That's all you really need, honestly. Set you to 2. Have an else if attack index is equal to 2. Attack 2. And we just do if vector 3 dot distance pivot dot local angles. Actually, I could just do if pivot dot local angles dot z is less than, no, it's greater than 355. I guess we'll do 358. We will stop it. Yeah, we do attack index equal to 0. Yep. And put pivot dot local angles is equal to vector 3 dot 0. I'm pretty sure I can just do this with the other one too, can't I? Yeah. Vector 3 dot 0, put you there. That, yeah. Now it should actually, no, I need to set this parameters first. Attack B. Pivot is this. Rotate speed Give it a rotate speed of like 3. And this should work. Oh, that was way too fast. 0.3. No. Yeah, so, no. We're just gonna do regular old rotate. Because that's just kind of weird and doesn't really work how I want it to work. And now we can turn this up to like 10. Nope. Way too fast. Am I using the right one? I am not using the right one. That explains a lot. Okay. Turn it to 35. Because I do like the speed it's at, but I feel like it needs to be a little bit faster. That way it's actually like a threat. Yeah, and then you actually patiently have to like dodge things. Yeah. Then we just set attack v dot set active false. And yeah. Yeah. I feel like 35 is a little too fast. And your dodge is a little too slow. Okay, we'll turn it down to 30. And I want to find animation, player item, player role. Yeah. Here, here's what we'll do. Find, right, it's in this, isn't it? There it is. So we go find here, turn it to its, nope, that's not just how that's not how that works. Go here, go to player role, speed 2, change players dash speed to like 3. That looks okay. Increase the player's movement speed a little bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. I'm liking this so far. I think I'm happy with this. So, like, you can do this, you gotta do this, gotta do this. Just gotta keep dodging, or I think you're fast enough if you wanted to try to squeeze in between. Okay. So attack 1, spawn attack 2. We will put one, we'll do one more called Private Void. Nope. Select attack. Which it will, whoops, nope. Which it will do a int chance, which is equal to random dot range 0 and 3. Which it'll just do if attack index actually I could just do attack index. If attack index is not equal to 0, sorry, if it is equal to 0, do this. Okay. Yeah, so it does this, and we just do another one down here, which is if. I can just do this. No, if attack index is equal to 1. Attack index. Yeah, this is what we want to do. What? I completely forgot what I was doing. Right, attack 8. Is that active true? And then attack A dot set active false. Yeah, so now we just do now we go start in I'll do invoke repeating for now. Select attack name of so I think this actually might work. I mean, we'll see. That's unfortunate. I forgot. That's the wrong one. I need you, and I need to put attack 1. Scroll down. There. Now it should work. And I want to change this, actually. make it faster because that was very slow. Okay. So now we pretty much... Yeah. This will be the first official test of Phase 1. Oh, okay. The lasers don't work. Never mind. I just remembered that. Now it'll work. Now, 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 this is the first official test of Attack 1. Oh god. Do these actually deal damage? Okay, cool. So now, let's see if I can survive Phase 1. I keep hitting the wrong button. Ah, okay. Yeah, so we just keep dodging, keep going around, keep going around, keep going around. Oh, it just instantly did the attack again. Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't actually... Okay, so invoke repeating was a bad idea. Ow, okay. I think I only have 2 health, or 1 health left, actually. Please. 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 No. Why? Please. 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 Get in a few hits. Hide out over here. Oh, okay. 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 Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Hide back in the corner. Ah! Why is that so fast? Keep going, circle around, circle around, circle around. Go, go. You know, do some dashing, do some dashing. Oh, okay. Got some bullets coming in, got the bullets coming in. Whoop. And I win! First phase down. Cool. Alright, that was actually sick. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna change it from invoke repeating, because that was just a bad idea. Entirely. Invoke. Name of select attack. Delay of 2. Right. Nope. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Then we just do whenever it finishes an attack, which would be down like here. Make it wait. I guess we'll just do 2 seconds for now. Yeah. And this should make it a little less wacky. Ah, okay. Just dash. I can dash over these. Okay. Okay, that was that's fine. Yeah, who cares? You know, that's fine. Ow, okay. I don't think I have very much health left. That just hit me in the face immediately. I do need to add warnings to attacks. Some kind of telegraph, but... Okay. Telegraphs are for later. We need functionality before visuals. I say that as I have spent half the stream making visuals. Oh. Epic. I think I need to boost the difficulty a little bit. But, yeah, in terms of a productive stream, I would say this is one of those. I've fixed the player movement, dashing, and attacking. I have created the first phase of the first boss, created an entire arena for the first boss, and, yeah, know exactly what I need to do for second phase and the second phase attacks. I would call this a very good stream. And with that, it's been streaming for 2.5 hours. About as long as I streamed yesterday. So, yeah. See you in the next stream.